back to my channel and welcome back if you are new. Sorry for the lack of the backdrop situation. Usually I have a backdrop and have a whole situation happening here, but I'm in the middle of renovations going on in my house. So I'm at my parents' house right now in my old room. So everything is just kind of a mess right now and everything's kind of scattered and cluttered and annoying. So just bear with me. The next few videos will be here. So just get used to that. If you hear any sounds going on around the house, that's all the people that are in here, the house right now. So just bear with me, okay guys? Bear with me. It is March, the month of St. Paddy's Day. Any of my Irish followers out there, this video is for you. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I love Ireland so much, and I have a new series coming out which is Urban Legends and Myths around the world, and I really wanted to do something around Ireland because of St. Paddy's Day, but at the same time I realized I have already done an urban legend Ireland themed video already. So if you haven't seen that, go and watch it. It's really interesting and it's really cool. If you ever heard of the Banshee and the Fetch and all of that stuff, I've covered that topic already. So this time I wanted to do the top 6 paranormal tales in Ireland. So yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. So if you've ever heard of any of these places or any of these tales, let me know in the comment section below. Any of you guys have ever been to Ireland, or if you live there right now, or if you're Irish, let me know in the comment section below because I really want to know. So the first one is the Moving Virgin Mary of Ballinspittle. And I hope that I pronounced Ballinspittle correctly. Sorry if I didn't, but it's an interesting name. So there are many Virgin Mary statues that are said to have mysterious properties. However, most of them are limited to crying or bleeding. In 1985, a particular Irish statue of the Holy Mother showed some special abilities stronger than that. It started moving, you guys. Can you believe that? The Moving Virgin Mary statue of Ballinspittle was first witnessed by a retired police sergeant who saw it begin levitating in the grotto of the church. At first, he didn't believe his own eyes. After all, the statue was solid concrete. But after inspecting it the following day and realizing that there was no chance of foul play, he became convinced that he had witnessed a miraculous event. The legend of the statue started spreading and others started claiming they had also seen it move. Of course, the phenomenon was and still is widely disputed. Scientists have written the statue's abilities off as an optical illusion, and even the Irish Catholic Church doubts the story. Despite all this, believers in the phenomenon stand by their claims. Some say they can still see the statue move sometimes today. And I've seen like many videos of this where people actually go and sing worship songs and stand and watch her move, and some people, you know, go as atheists and leave as believers claiming that they've seen it move, and so many people have said this. So it'd be interesting to actually go one day and see for myself what the case may be. Although I do know that if you stare at one thing for a long time, it can start moving because your eyes start playing tricks on you. And if you want something to happen so badly, what?
What is that against the door? Look who it is.
This is the ghost, guys. This is who's been creating all the drama in the house. Can I help you?
I just, wanted to say hello. Goodbye.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See ya.
Okay.
Have a beautiful, happy day, everyone.
Wow. Okay, so that just happened. It's true that if you look at something for too long that it will start moving in a way that it plays tricks on you, and who else is getting really bothered by that? It's okay guys, it's gone. It's gone. I got rid of it for you. On to the next. Number 2, the Gervais Ghosts. And I want to go to the Gervais street so badly because I've heard so many creepy stories about this street. In 2011, a video of a poltergeist-like invisible ghost throwing fruit around in the Gervais shopping center surfaced online. And I've tried so hard to find this video, but it's been since then removed, so I haven't been able to find this video online. But the area has such a storied reputation when it comes to paranormal that a fruit poltergeist is actually far from the strangest thing to have happened there. Parts of the shopping center have a history as an old hospital, and as such, it has seen its share of human suffering. Various people have reported ghostly singing and figures wandering the area. Most of these ghosts appear to be residual hauntings, which means certain events playing over and over again for those ghosts from the building's history, oblivious of what's going on around. At least one shopper has reported an encounter with a mysterious mumbling woman who was clearly looking directly at him before turning around and vanishing in front of his eyes. According to the legend, a particularly notable ghost of the area is Lord Norbury, a ruthless 19th century judge who was cursed by the widow of one of his victims to forever wander the Gervais area as a large black dog carrying heavy iron chains. And like I said, the shopping center, I believe it used to be a hospital. So there was a lot of, you know, deaths and sickness and sadness that happened there. And apparently there's a woman that's been seen walking around in an old nurse's outfit, really confused on where she is and mumbling and, you know, walking from shop to shop to shop. And a lot of people have said to seen her and have said to like dealt with her and spoken to her. It's kind of creepy because that kind of reminds me, if you guys have watched my creepy client like hairstyling story time video, it kind of reminded me of that lady that like came in and was really disoriented and ran out, because I know that she was a real person and she probably had like dementia or something, but she really did remind me of like a confused ghost, like from the olden times. Like, I don't know, it's just that vibe. Like, for some reason that lady comes to my mind when I read this. Number 3 is Malahide Castle, and a lot of people know about this castle. A lot of ghost hunters have gone there and filmed some videos there, so you could literally just look it up on YouTube and find ghost hunter videos that have been done there. Any 800-year-old castle with a bloody history is bound to have at least one ghost wandering around. Dublin's Malahide Castle is no exception. In fact, Malahide is famous for no fewer than 5 resident ghosts. The spectral Lord Galtrim, who died violently on his wedding day in the 15th century, after which his bride married his biggest rival, is said to wander the castle grounds at night, groaning from the pain of heartbreak. The beautiful anonymous white lady in a large painting in the main hall has been reported to leave her painting to walk the corridors at night. Another lady, Maud Clunket, roams the same corridors, forever chasing her husband's unseen ghost. A ruthless lord called Miles Corbett is sometimes seen as an imposing armored soldier who suddenly breaks into pieces. How terrifying would that be to see? Seriously. Or like seeing like a painting of a woman and then like knowing that it's there and then walking past it at night and seeing that she's disappeared from the painting. Kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. The most interesting of the castle's ghosts is Puck, a small reclusive jester who was a caretaker of the castle. There are at least 2 variations of this legend. Some say his lover was taken away and he was found stabbed through the heart, while others claim he hanged himself for seemingly no reason at all. In both versions of the story, Puck vowed to haunt and protect the castle after his death. Many are certain that he kept his promise, as the small caretaker has made numerous appearances throughout the years. His most regular haunt appears to be Puck's staircase. the stairway to the turret where he used to live. It is said he also appears in many photos taken by tourists. The next one is the Dunsand Mantelpiece. A 20th century stoneworker dismantled a fireplace in the old Dunsand house. He liked the mantelpiece and took it with him to his workshop. Unfortunately for him, the ghost of a tall man haunted Dunsand house, and it had attached itself to the mantelpiece. Suddenly, the stoneworker's unassuming workshop was as haunted as the worst ghost house. Objects were flying around and a strange fiddle played at night, which is so creepy. Presumably, the ghost himself made a few appearances as well. How else would they have known it was a tall man? Eventually, the stoneworker was able to make the apparition stop. The legend doesn't state whether he achieved this by smashing up the mantelpiece or returning it to the haunted house. But chances are he played it safe and returned it. After all, when you already have an angry ghost breaking stuff in your workshop, you don't really want to make it an even angrier ghost by smashing the only thing it can call home. Second last one is the Gravediggers Pub, which is pretty well known, and a lot of, I think, Irish people will have heard about this one. John Kavanagh's pub, commonly known as the Gravediggers, was established in 1833 and is the oldest family pub in Dublin. Currently operated by the sixth generation of the Kavanagh family, the pub is located near the large cemetery, and as such, many of its patrons have been grave diggers, body snatchers, and other people who work with dead for living. The pub received its nickname because these grim men had a habit of shoveling dirt against the pub's wall before entering. This gave the landlord time to pour them a pint as they leaned their shovels on the wall and entered. With the traditions like this, one would assume that the pub has a history of violence and the kinds of ghosts that might haunt it are frightening apparitions. This could not be further from the truth. Although the pub does have a resident ghost, it is actually one of the most harmless spirits around. The specter is a neatly dressed elderly man with a white beard, and all it wants is a quiet pint of Guinness in the corner before disappearing. The ghost, thought to be an ancient relative of the Kavanagh family, is apparently a regular at the pub and has been spotted by many a patron. The pub owners encourage offering the ghost a pint if you ever see him. And if any of you guys have ever been there or have seen this or know of this, let me know in the comment section below. I want to know, like, are all of these things true and are all of these things accurate? And have you spotted any of these ghosts? And the last one is the Vanishing Island of Ballycotton. In 1878, the people of the small seaside town of Ballycotton received the surprise of a lifetime when a brand new island had suddenly appeared in the ocean. It was apparent that this was neither a whale nor a sea monster, as the people could plainly see the newborn island's coastline, complete with very real forests and fields. After staring at the mysterious island for a while, a fisherman took their boats to the sea to check out their newest neighbor. However, before they managed to get too close, the entire large island suddenly vanished in thin air. Strange as this event may seem, these mysterious phantom islands have actually been reported in several coastal areas of Ireland. Mostly have been written off by optical illusions. There is another intriguing theory. Old Irish legends tell of a fantastical island of plenty known as High Brazil. This legendary island is supposed to be shrouded from the human eyes, only becoming visible once every 7 years. The island is supposed to be located somewhere off the western coast of Ireland, and several people have reported their visiting the place or witnessing its appearance and disappearance. What do you guys think of that? I think that's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I wanted to do some more like UK stuff for urban legends and myths, like England, Scotland. I really want to do those next. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking I should do England next. Let me know. If you guys like this video, click that thumbs up button. And if you like me and my channel, please hit subscribe and click the notification bell because I do make videos every single week. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and happy St. Patty's Day. It's coming up. Enjoy yourself.